Hey guys, in this video we're going to be doing some screen replacements of this luxury property, so let's get into it. Alright, so we pretty much are done with this house minus the screen replacements. So we're just going to start from the top and find the screens and go through them. First thing I like to do is create a screen for the property. Now, you can do just random things for screen replacements if you want. But what I like to do is, actually I already did it. I picked out the best shot of this particular home that I liked, which I like this backyard shot, and I right clicked, created a virtual copy. Then I moved it to the end so it's not in the way. And then this is the virtual copy. And then what I did was I went to development and cropped. And then I did it 16 by 9, which will give me a 16 by 9, which is what most television screens are, aspect ratio. So anyways, so that's what I did. And then, so I switched to a 16 by 9 and I exported it, and I actually have it here in my download. So just so you know where I got the screen from and how I created it. All right, so let's go to this first one. Let me go ahead and make these thumbnails bigger so we don't skip any. Now this one's a little bit challenging. Let's go ahead and edit in Photoshop. Just because there's an obstacle in the way, there's a little lamp. Now you could spend a lot of time with all kinds of edits if you want. I'm not all about perfection. I'm just trying to get a good result where it's not distracting to the point where it's a bad edit to where it looks distracting. All right, let's shrink that down to 10% here. See if that'll fit in there. Pretty good, I guess. All right, let's zoom in. Hold down Command and plus. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna hold down Command. Now there's speakers on the side, so the screen portion is, you can see it right here. I got the corner, hold down Command. Oh, click first and then hold down Command, and now I can move it where I want. So. All right, well, we're going to do that for all of these. Hold it down. I think the screen's right there. Click. Hold down Command. All right, I'm just looking at it. Let me do this one a little bit lower. Maybe like that. I think that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and press Enter. And then we're going to change the blend mode right here. We're going to do screen. Now that looks pretty good. It still has all the reflections. It looks pretty accurate. All minus how it blends in over here. Now I'm just going to do it pretty quick. Let's just grab, what should we do? Grab the eraser tool. Sorry, let's select the screen. All right. All right, now we can do it. So actually right here I have the flow. I have the flow at 11%. You can do it at 100%, so it really just removes it quickly. Hold down Control and Option and click, and you can adjust your hardness by scrolling up and down or left and right is the size. Now, I'm not going to do it super hard. Let's do it small. All right, that's probably good. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. And let's come in here and just kind of go around this just to get some of that screen off it. Now we can, if we want to go closer in that corner, you can hold down Command Option, click, and go here. And you get smaller if you really want to get accurate on it. All right, and I guess right here, I'm just looking at it. Does anything look weird to me? No, it actually looks good. So zoom out. You just got a picture of the home there. Let's go ahead and save it. Let's exit out. If it will work. And there's the screen replacement one, and we can just go ahead and select over here and just hit B so that we don't have duplicates. All right, looks like the next screen is this one. Let's do the same thing. Edit in Photoshop. All right, so we're gonna do the same. I'm just gonna use the same image. You can use a different one for every single shot if you really want to. Let's go 10%. I really just want it smaller than the screen. Now this one's a little bit tricky because you're gonna have to kind of guess. You're gonna have to guess where the edges are on the TV. But all right, click, hold down Command, just move it out. Oops, we're looking for the screen. It's hard to tell where the screen is. All right, that looks pretty good. I'm just trying to make that line nice. There we go. Same thing here. All right, that probably looks good. Hit enter and make sure that layer is selected. We're going to change it. Go to screen. All right, that looks good. We'll save that. Do the same thing. It should save here. Now, I don't know if there might be a smidge of screen right there, but it's not enough to do anything. If it bothered you, I'd probably prefer just to crop it in versus doing a screen replacement on like 1 inch of a screen. But that is just me and my personal preference. All right, let's do this one. Now the process is pretty much the same throughout. Sometimes I think it helps just seeing somebody do it multiple times to get it. All right, let's scroll over here. Let's grab that screen. Let's go over here and change the size of it. Let's do 10%. Smaller than the screen. Yep. Just put it in there. Click. Hold down Command. Move it to the corner. Let's do the same thing here. Click. Hold down Command. Now I'm going off screen. I'm just looking for that line to be nice. And then this one, same thing. Nice line there. That looks pretty good, I think. We'll see. Enter, and then blend mode, screen. All right, that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and hit X, save, and we're moving on. Guess we'll wait for that to load up. It should be pretty quick. All right, there we go. Remove that one. Now let's look for more screens. Here it is showing up. Edit in Photoshop. All right, let's go here. Zoom in. Now I'm going to drop the screen over here. We're going to change. Maybe we do it 5% because it's so small in this one. There we go. And Command. This one doesn't show up too much, so I don't mind going a little bit faster on some of these. The ones that are really close and tight in, you know, it's a good idea to spend a little time. Not that this isn't too bad. All right, return, blend mode, screen. I'm holding down Command and hitting the negative sign. That looks good to me. Let's exit out, save, and then go back to Lightroom. Wonder if I hit B early, if it still will load that one up. I don't know. Haven't done that before. All right, we have one right here. Shows up in these two. This one might be tricky. We'll see. This one looks like it might be a curved screen. I'm not sure. Is it a curved screen? No, it's just a hard angle. I mean, honestly, this one is like one that I would consider not doing, but let's go ahead and do it. I don't think I'm gonna start off super small. Let's do maybe 3%. That'll slide in here, and then we just. All right. Well, I guess the screen didn't drop in correctly. All right, let's try 3%. Here it is. Move it right here. Let's come in here. Hold it. Command. I'm just gonna go right here. Right here. Hold it down. Right here. Click, hold it down, and we're gonna go. This one's kind of. It's hard to tell where the line is with the reflection. As I can see right here, I'll just do it right there. I don't know, that looks kind of odd, but maybe it won't look so bad if I do screen. Let's do screen. All right. I think that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and hit save. I'm gonna go ahead and load this one up while that one is saving. Hopefully it doesn't mess it up. We will soon find out. All right, so now let's drop off the screen. Let me go back just to see. Yep, it is down there. Let's remove this one. All right, so I'm gonna go a little bit faster. How big is this screen? That one? All right, let's do 10%. Zoom in, Command plus. Now this one you can see it pretty good. Hold it down, hold Command, go to the corner, click, Command, corner, click, Command, corner. Click, Command, corner. All right, return, blend mode, screen. All right, that looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one first. I wonder if the new one will save in here, same spot, or if it's not in quick collection, if it doesn't add it. I don't think it did add it, unless it went to the end, no. So I guess you do have to wait for it. So to go get it, we're gonna go back to previous import. We're gonna find it right here, hit B. So I guess it just saves it wherever it is, and let's shrink down the thumbnails a bit and rearrange it. Bring it back. Where was it? I think that's where it was. All right, next screens. All right, we have a movie theater screen. So we got 1, 2. Yeah, this home has several screens in it. All right, let's drop the screen on. We'll go down to 10%, move it, click, Command, move it to the corner. Same thing here. Now this one's kind of behind the curtain. I don't know if I move it beyond the curtain or not. We'll see how it looks with the screen. Now we can change the blending mode. I think it doesn't look too distracting with this little bit of white there, but you can change the screen. If you do normal, And this is something else that I do sometimes. So you can do normal, and then you can just change the opacity of it. You see that? So if you wanted it a little more, say we wanted it like that instead of, very white. That might look more realistic there. You can do normal and then just adjust the opacity. All right, let's do this next one. Maybe I'll just wait to the end to delete the duplicates. All right, load it up, drop the screen on. Let's go 10%. Let's zoom in, Command plus. Oh, too much there. Click Command, move it to the corner. Click Command, move it to the corner. Same thing here. And since we did the other one, normal mode, we'll just leave it on normal mode. I don't remember what the opacity was that we did it at. Usually you'd want it a little bit different. And this one's a little bit off, but you can go back in there and change it if you want. I'm gonna keep going just so we can get through these. All right, let's work on the next one. Here we go. Edit in Photoshop. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that one. All right, here we go. Another screen. Drop it on. Let's just shrink it 10. Move it in there. Command plus. Click Command and move it out. Same. Whoops. I didn't let go. You gotta unclick before you undo Command. Otherwise, it just switched back like that. All right. Return. And let's do screen. There we go. All right. I do like having a picture of the home there. It just adds a little bit of premium feel to the pictures, I feel like. Some people might feel they're cheesy, but I think it just seems a little bit better. All right, I think that is it for the finished photos here. Now from here, all we do is just export, make sure that we removed all the duplicates, which we did. Command A, file export. And let's choose a new folder. Gold. I'll just call it Gold Canyon Screen since we did screen replacements. Choose. And then we'll do a full resolution. Export, don't resize it. Now you could see that my computer, I use the Mac Pro, but it's pretty taxing on it editing these 60 megapixel images, but you can shrink down your sizes using DNG converter before starting to edit if your customer don't really need that high of a resolution image, which we usually will deliver like a 20 megapixel, so we can shrink it down to 20 megapixels and then also do an MLS version. So we're not gonna put it in a subfolder there. We're gonna do Gold Canyon, and then we're gonna resize this one for MLS version 2048 pixels on the long edge, 80% quality. That's usually our standard setting, so that's gonna do it. So we did several screen replacements on this particular property, then we just exported them. Pretty straightforward process. It'll just take a little bit of practice before you feel really, really comfortable doing it. But anyways, reach out if you guys have any questions. We'll see you guys on the next one.